Peter is in court to claim £900 owed on a loan he made to his former neighbours to help pay for a deposit and rent on their new property. Defendants Sarah and Martin say Peter was aware of their financial situation, and as there was no written agreement, they should not have to pay the money back.
Now, Margaret, you don't know these people at all, do you?
I know them through my son.
But not well?
Not very well,
They're
no.
not your friends?
No.
Who came to you? What were the circumstances?
It was my son that called and, in a stressful way, asking, could I help? And I said, well, depending on what it is. And they said that we need £900 to help Sarah and her husband move to a decent house.
You don't give that out willy-nilly, and you need it back.
I do, Judge.
You'll be aware, you know, that Peter gave them your money with no written agreement whatsoever.
I didn't know at the time, but then I made sure that me and Peter had an agreement.
Just pause for a second. You what?
I made sure me and Peter had an agreement.
I need a moment. Madam.
I've got it here.
You've got a written agreement between you and Peter?
I have.
What happy news. Madam, I hope you can brace yourself. Michelle, she has a written agreement for a loan. Please. Not everybody gets court jazz hands, madam.
Oh, don't they?
You drafted this agreement?
Peter drafted it.
I actually drafted it, Your Honour.
It sets out how much you owe, and what's more, the critical part of it is you even set out when you have to pay back and the terms.
Yeah.
£300 each month, right? The total being £900. You've set out when, you've set out that there's no interest. Sir, this is a perfect loan agreement, utterly legally enforceable. Splendid. And as a result, the two of you, not you, she got jazz hands. You get no jazz hands.
That's fine, Your Honour.
And the reason, sir, bearing in mind you've got something enforceable between this lady, why on earth wouldn't you simply just change the name when you gave it to these people?
It didn't actually occur to me at that time.
The situation is now, who's lost out?
It's actually Margaret.
Me.
Certainly right, Margaret. Now, Margaret, what's your current situation?
My current situation, I'm a pensioner. I've been diagnosed with angina and thrombosis, which stress doesn't help. And that was one of the reasons I got Pete to sign the agreement.
But Peter wasn't borrowing the money, madam. They were.
I didn't know them that well to lend it to him. I knew Peter better.
You trusted him?
Well, yes.
Now, he's tried to pay some back.
Yes,
How
he
much?
has. He's paid 290 back.
What's it done to you not to have had this money back, madam?
What's it done to me? It's not done my health any good. I panic at the least little thing for a bill coming through, having the money there if anything comes through that I'm not catered for. You know, it's money I worked 20-odd years for.
Where's her money? Where is her money?
In general, we've had the money we've had has been on rent and shopping and catching up on our own bills, but we haven't put.
Well, there's a little bit aside. I mean, not just shopping, you're also shopping for weddings. Dresses,
no,
hair and makeup.
In fairness, Judge, we haven't. We've only been looking at prices.
Why are you upset, Margaret?
I'm upset that people can look at weddings when they haven't got the money, whereas I look at things knowing I haven't got the money and can't afford it. And a lady of my age should be able to enjoy her life, and I can't.
Peter, you are suing Sarah and you're also suing Martin.
Yes, Judge.
You, I have no doubt whatsoever, gave them £900 for rent in circumstances where they were in dire straits. You did so, I'm afraid to say, in circumstances where they didn't sign for anything. Because you didn't get that agreement in writing, I have absolutely no difficulty in dismissing your claim out of hand.
Can I just say, Judge?
You cannot. However, happily, I've had Margaret come to court today. I would not normally do this. It is entirely a matter for you. But let me assist you by asking you this question,
Yes,
madam.
Judge.
would you like to bring an action against Peter, who has a legally enforceable agreement with you?
Yes.
Oh, what a good answer, madam. Sarah and Martin, I'd like you to move a tiny bit, if you may, to your left. If you could stand. Whether you want to stand with them or not, this is the only way it's getting resolved. I'd like you to go and stand at the defendant's bench. Madam, would you be able to go and stand over there? Margaret, would you like to initiate proceedings against Peter today,
Yes.
who borrowed money from you?
Yes.
Is this the agreement that you signed?
It is, yes.
How splendid. How much does he still owe you?
Well, he paid 290.
Well, therefore, he owes you, what, £610?
Yes.
Are you working?
I'm actually going to be starting a job this afternoon, Judge.
What wonderful news. I wish you the best of luck. In the circumstances, because you've got an enforceable written contract, I have absolutely no difficulty whatsoever awarding you your now new full claim of £610.
Thank you, Judge.
And that's the award of this court.
Thank you, Judge.
The judge awards Margaret £610. Peter's claim was dismissed as he became a defendant in the case.